into it because I wanted to talk about this topic for the last like week or two when I seen it on the internet. And sometimes I'll be on my culture learning pro black people stuff sometimes. Not all the time, but I'm very well aware of what's going on. But sometimes it's draining. So, um, the mother and the children are better off if the husband isn't working or if the husband isn't there. Free to choose. Milton Friedman on the Welfare System, 1978. The reason why this is so important, because fast forward to 2024, we still have people that are passing down their Section 8 and their housing vouchers to the next generation, and the next generation, and the next generation. And if you go back to the 70s and you look when they introduced the welfare system or whatever, you will see that before the welfare system, you had black men, black women together raising their kids. After the welfare system, you had single black, I can do this by myself moms raising their kids with no father. Trickle that down, and all these generations later, you got the same shit. Okay? So I wanted to bring that up because, yeah, that's a systematic, yeah, it's systematic. That was done on purpose. And whether y'all be liking to admit it or not, let's take away the food stamps, let's take away the Section 8, let's take away the Medicaid, let's take away the WIC, let's take away y'all daycare services, let's take away what is it called? I forgot what the name of it, but it's like when you get some money every month, they give you like some money or whatever. Not child support, but they give you some. I forgot. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Let's take away that. And let's take away the child support. Let's see how many deadbeat moments it is out here. Okay, let's see how many of y'all can still take care of your kids. All right. So, having said that, we're going to jump straight on up into this episode. Okay.
I just feel like once they came out with that, it fucked up a lot of households. And they put that in place so the black man won't be in the house with the kids. So it can be divided just how it is now. And the fact that was, I didn't even know that you could do this. I didn't know that you could pass down your Section 8, like, down like that, like, pass it on to the daughter, so on, so on. So I didn't know that you could fucking do that. I just learned it out, like, not too long ago. But I didn't know that you could do that. Like, I'm trying to figure out. I know you only do what you see. But at what point you're going to come to the realization, like, this is enabling me. It's holding me back from being better than what I could be.
Well, then again, why would I be better? Because remember, this was a choice. They didn't force these people. They didn't force our ancestors. They didn't force them to do this, right? They gave them a choice. They said you can either be on this welfare, get a guaranteed check with your food stamps every month, or you can go out there and try to make something of your life, and you won't get this guaranteed check. And it ain't no guarantee you gonna find a job either, because remember, this is still where blacks couldn't get certain jobs and you couldn't go to certain places, and this is still around that time. So it was a gamble, right?
Easy way.
So you had a choice. So when you come to me and I hear people, and I know somebody I know some people that's like this, and I don't care what it is that y'all say, I'm about to say it anyway. When you come to me and you try to tell me the white man is suppressing our people and the white man did this and the white man did that, let's not forget, there were some black millionaires. There were some black people who actually made something of themselves. They took advantage of the things and the books and the resources that they did have to educate themselves so they can have a better life and so they can provide a better life for their kids and their kids. So why they did it and you didn't? Was y'all not facing the same thing? Was y'all not living in the same ghetto, the same projects?
You know what it was? They didn't have the same mindset. It got to be in you, and it wasn't in them.
So basically what you're saying is it wasn't in our mom to turn down the Section 8 or the housing or whatever and the food stamps and the government assistance. It wasn't in her to have the willpower to say, you know what? I want more. I don't want the $600, $500, $400 that they giving us every month. I want to go out here and create something of my life. I want more for me and my kids. And that's what you're saying. It wasn't in her.
No, it was. It was not in her. Obviously, she accepted the shit. It was not in her. I'd rather take the easy way out than to take the hard way. Why would I go do the hard shit when I could just get on this section and get on this housing and live off this shit for 18 years? The shit don't rotate. You got motherfuckers on the waiting list for 10 years, 5 years, however long years, because your motherfucking ass done been on it for 15, 20 years and you don't want to get off of it. What about the ones that like really need it? It don't rotate. I just feel like shit like that's supposed to rotate.
I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you at all. When I be seeing, like, I be wanting to call the hotline so bad and report fraud. When people be selling their food stamps, when people be having, you don't got no job, you ain't got nothing going on, but yeah, you always out of the country, you always at the club, you living your best life on my dime. I can't even get government assistance, boo. I can't get now damn piece of food stamp. Oh, you make too much. Oh, you do this. I can't get no medic. I can't get shit. But yeah, you around here living the real local, all crazy and shit. And I gotta pay for it. I be wanting to call the hotline, but I say, you know what? God is gonna do it for you. I'll be like, they be like, y'all always trying to pray something away. I ain't praying. I didn't send a prayer up. That'd have been some hater shit. I didn't do that. But I said that everybody have their day. Everybody gonna be faced with their own, situations and all that stuff. So I'm just, I'm gonna let the universe take care of that. But I don't be feeling that shit, man. I don't be feeling that shit.
Me either, cause bitch, let that shit fucking rotate. Like, what the fuck? You done been on it for 10 years. You mean to tell me this whole time you been getting government assistance, you have done nothing with yourself? You have not made nothing of yourself to get off of the shit? You done been on it for 18 years, so that means you're
dependent.
Yeah, you're dependent on it. So at this point, since I know that I have this government assistance, I'm not gonna get my shit together. Fuck it. I'm gonna just continue to live on this fucking government assistance.
But that was the whole plan from the beginning. If you break apart the families, you got the men that's real men and raising their kids and so on and so forth. You break apart that. We all know how that goes. Women grow up with no dad. They go through certain stuff, so on and so forth. But the fact of the matter is that you had a choice and you chose to take the easy way out. So then again, I'm gonna say it when y'all come and y'all try to say the white people oppressed us. Yes, they did. They did oppress the ancestors. Yes, the fuck they did. They did that. But what about the ones that didn't pull the victim card? Y'all black people always like to pull the victim card. I'm a victim. I'm a victim. I'm a victim. No, you're not a victim, sweetheart. You're not. You willingly participated in this. Y'all are willingly participating in this sexy red, hood rat, Smooch Hunnii. I'ma go outside and with no shoe. Y'all are willingly participating with this type of behavior. Y'all are willingly staying on Section 8. Y'all are willingly staying on HUD housing. Y'all are willingly going to these clubs every weekend and not making nothing of yourselves. Y'all are literally making no life for you and your kids. Y'all are willingly doing this. These people are not forcing you to do it. They're not forcing you to do nothing. They didn't force them back in the 70s to do it. They chose to do it because it was easier for them to do that. It's easier for me to stay on Section 8. It's easier for me to get the food stamps and only make under $600 to be able to qualify for Medicaid. It's easier for me to do that and live like that when I got the government who's willing to take care of me and all these damn kids that I keep having from all these different people or from the same man. It's easier for me to just stay right here where I'm at than for me to actually do something with my life, make something of myself, because it's harder. It's harder to fight in the opposite direction. That shit's hard as fuck. But I was never able, and she can tell you, I was never able to get Section 8. And I said, I came to realization, I was like, well, I'm going to chalk it up as, but G was like, no, you're not about to get it, and you're not about to get comfortable and do this whole Section 8 and pass it down and all this. Because people when I seen that people was congratulating each other on getting Section 8, I was like, what the hell is you congratulating? What? You didn't go put down on no damn house. You didn't buy that house. You don't own that house. If them people found out little JoJo was staying at your house right now, you will be out of it. What are y'all congratulating each other for? But no, it's the one. It's the one. It's the one right here. It's the one when they go sending it around Facebook and Instagram and they say, y'all, the Section 8 list opened up for Hillsborough. The Section 8 list opened up for Pensacola. Y'all make sure y'all go apply. It's like y'all are willingly participating in holding y'all self back, but then want to blame somebody else for your shortcomings in your life. So when black people who've made it, people of color, African Americans, whatever you're the colored folks. Those people, when they make it and they become millionaires and billionaires and so on and so forth, do not feel entitled to these people coming to come get you when you ain't trying to do nothing with yourself.
You ain't trying to help yourself, so what the fuck am I supposed to do with you? I can't do nothing with you. You ain't even trying to help yourself. Okay, I come get you and I put you inside this house. I put all y'all inside this house. Who gonna pay the mortgage? Who gonna pay the light bill? Who gonna pay the cable? Who gonna pay all this? Not you. Because you ain't got no fucking money to do it. So you gotta be dependent on me. So why? You ain't trying to help yourself, so why should I try to come and fucking help you? You okay with where you at? So I'ma just leave you where you at.
I'm not putting the weight up. Listen, when I was in my ultra, I was doing it. You hear me? But I quickly came to realization on you have to help the people who want to be helped. You have to help the people who strive for better. You know, the ones who are willing to go the extra mile to do what they have to do to make it to the next level. Those are the people that you come back in and you help. Because a lot of people are looking for a handout. The same way they're looking for a handout for the government, they're looking for a handout from the next. But because we colored folks, we're supposed to come and just give you our money. No, it don't work like that. It don't. Only the people who are trying to help themselves are entitled to any of my money. And that's how a lot of other successful black people feel. I'm supposed to come and just give you the money and then do what? Like she said, what I'm supposed to do? I'm supposed to buy you a house and then what? Who the hell gonna pay the taxes? I gotta pay the taxes. Damn, you want me to buy the house, pay the electricity bill, pay for your cable, pay for your phone bill, pay the taxes on the house?
Then guess what I'm doing? I'm enabling you. I could have just left you where the fuck you was at and let the white people take care of you.
I'm no better than the United States government. Because basically what they saying is you can't. When them people told me I didn't qualify for Medicaid. Mind you, I was only at the time I was making, I want to say maybe 2,900 after taxes, not the gross. After taxes, I was only making about $2,800 a month for the month at the time. Those people told me I had to be making under $600 a month to qualify for Medicaid. I can afford to pay for my own health insurance. When the health insurance at the time at the job I was working at, the health insurance, follow me now, the health insurance was $138 a week. And if you work for a corporate job, then you know this is not monthly, $138 a month. No. They charge you every week. This is what they're taking out your check.
So by the time you get your check, peanuts.
What you working with? In it? No. Rent. Let's take into account rent. At the time, rent was what, 22? This when I told y'all about the eviction and everything. I ain't get the eviction. I ended up getting the repo, but I had to choose eviction or repo. Shit, I can give another cow high interest rate, but yeah, plenty of places they're gonna be a little harder. So I chose to get the repo over the eviction. But the rent at the time was like $2,200. That's my whole fucking check right there. The check. Then you got lights. Then I got my car note. You got all your other fucking expenses. Where is it that I can afford to pay for this help? But that's what the United States, they said, in order for you to qualify, you need, which means I would have to quit my job in order to qualify for full government assistance. That wasn't gonna work for me.
And then you gotta get on the waiting list, which you gonna have to find you somewhere to stay at while you waiting on this waiting list. I know somebody that done been waiting for 8 years. They've been on the waiting list and still ain't got fucking Section 8 yet. And my girl ain't got no pot to piss in the window to throw it out of.
And ain't trying to get the pot or the piss or the window to throw it out of. Make it make sense. So when y'all come here, I don't feel bad. Listen, I have nothing I've lived a hard life. In my little 29 years of being here, I've lived a hard life. I have no sympathy for people who are not trying to make anything of their life. I have no sympathy for you if you one of them people who always trying to club, you always trying to keep your hair down, but you ain't pouring into nothing. You ain't pouring into nothing. All you worried about is how you look on social media and what the Ray Ray doing up the street at Tasha house. I have, then y'all sit and y'all have all these fucking kids. And I got 3 kids myself, and that is a lot of kids. To me, that 3 is a lot. It's a lot. Those are 3 different people you have to account for on a daily basis. But y'all go and y'all have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 kids. You on Section 8. You on housing. You stay in the projects, and you steady popping them out, popping them out, popping them out. And it's like, you want somebody to feel bad for you? I feel absolutely nothing. I'm not gonna front you. I feel nothing. Because at some point, nothing clicked in your head to say, damn, I can't even afford to take care of these motherfuckers.
I just feel like, okay, the first one, all right, cool, pass. Second one, you knew you didn't have no support with the first one. You knew you didn't have no nothing with the first one. Then you gonna have a second one. Okay, and then you gonna have a third one, fourth one, fifth one, sixth one, seventh one. It just don't make sense to me. You didn't have the support there with the first one and the second one. I'm letting the first 2 pass. Anything else after that, you didn't have no support, no nothing. So why is you just gonna continue doing the shit? Now at this point you got 8 kids, 10 kids, and you struggling like a motherfucker. Now you have nothing to depend on but the fucking government. You ain't making enough at your job. Matter of fact, you won't take full time at your job because they're gonna cut your food stamps and they're gonna raise the fucking rent. So now you only want to take part time at your fucking job. What does that tell you right now?
It's either in you or it ain't.